Hi there, I'm Randall with KravMagaTraining.com. In this video, I'm going to go over the forward roll, and I want to focus on how to prevent yourself from flopping to the side or end up doing a barrel roll. Because when I teach students, this tends to be the biggest issue that they have when they first learn the forward roll. First to me, I need to explain what I mean by a barrel roll is. Okay, so normally when we do our shoulder roll, we want to roll like a ball. So my hips go directly over the top, and I'm rolling it straight over. A real common issue though, I'll do it this way so you get to see a little bit better, is students will initially start going over the shoulder, and then instead of their hips or their butt going directly over the top, they kind of flop to the side, and they end up rolling like this. And this motion right here, this is what I mean by rolling like a barrel. And we want to prevent that. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips and a few drills to help you fix this problem. Okay, the first thing is, think about when you do a roll. If I'm rolling over my right shoulder, I want to draw a line from this right shoulder over to the opposite hip, this left hip here. That's the correct line that I want to be rolling over. And ideally, I want to stay in alignment. So that's why I put this masking tape line down here. So this is a drill I have my students do a lot. We just tend to use the lines or the seams on the mat to simulate this line. And what I mean is, I'm going to go over my right shoulder. My right shoulder is going to make contact with this line. And then from here, if my hips go directly over the top, my left hip ends up on that line, and notice I'm staying in proper alignment. So that's what I mean by going from one shoulder to the opposite hip. And this is a good drill to practice to force you to stay in alignment. So this gives you feedback. If I can do the roll, stay on that line, then I'm probably doing it correctly. Now, some students still have trouble making the forward roll work. So I thought of another drill to force them to do it correctly, and that is you practice your forward roll, put up against a wall. So in this case, if I want to roll over my right shoulder, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my right shoulder closest to that wall. So now when I do the forward roll, there is no way that my hips can flop off to the side and barrel roll, because if I try to have my hips flop over, they literally get stuck on the wall like this. So I have no choice but to go directly over the top. Just make sure that when you practice this drill, do it on the correct side. Meaning if you roll over the right shoulder, the wall should be on your right side and vice versa. So by using this wall, it forces you to push your hips over the top, and you don't have a choice because of this barrier right here. So a good drill to practice is to use the line. If it's still not working, if you're constantly doing the roll, kind of flopping off to the side like this, practice up against a wall. So those are my tips for you to help you be a little more successful with your forward roll when you first learn it. So I hope these drills and tips help out. And as always,